Hey everyone, welcome to the Cosmic Forecast. All right, are you ready for this week, March 27th through April 2nd, 2023? Wow, time flies. So I hope you had some time to connect with Pluto this last week. There is still time to join us in the Pluto experience where we will connect with Pluto, learn more about astrology, and help and support each other through our transformation. So if you're interested in that, I'll put the link below. And as always, please subscribe and share. All right, this week begins with communication issues. And if this is where Pluto sits in your natal chart, then it's a huge golden opportunity to transform your ability to express yourself. The big picture of life and the bigger meaning is starting to unfold or to be seen. So please take that into account when you are working on your dreams and plans for the future. Try not to make promises this week to yourself or to anyone else, because as we move through these up-leveling energies, promises may become traps and enslave others rather than set them free. That's a big one for the week. No promises. Don't make promises. You may feel edgy as we move through the week. With these energies, be watchful if it crosses the line into domination. The clue that this energy is pushing you to the edge will be the feeling of restriction or the feeling of being trapped. If you feel limited in this area, you will most likely have a real need to be impulsive. That's your clue. That's your key to knowing that you're being pushed to the edge, and you may want to do something to counteract that. And I suggest being and feeling or doing something creative or inventive, like really do something that's really creative for you. People are extra touchy right now as the energies of Pluto move in and all these trines that are happening in the cosmic field. So, communication, or better, lack of communication, is mostly that issue because we just are not expressing our truest self. We may feel the truest self wanting to edge in, but we probably don't have any idea how to express that. So be sure to express yourself accurately in the moment, not in the past and not in the future, but accurately express what you're experiencing in the moment. If you don't do that, you are guaranteed relationship problems. Oof, let's all try to avoid that as we're being edgy and feeling on the edge and maybe even feeling trapped. Those are going to come out to play. That's the shadows of Pluto that are coming into the surface and coming into the consciousness. And so, it's really because of the energies, because they are growing more intense and will be over the next coming weeks. So the more we can get a handle on our way to express in the present moment, the happier you will be. I do suggest expressing your deep shadows into a journal page and then burn it. Let it go up in smoke. Or find some other creative way to express your deepest, darkest secrets, the ones that you have been holding forever, especially over the next few weeks to months, actually, or they will become more and more intense, and you will become, have a crisis in your thoughts or a crisis in your emotions. So find creative avenues to express your deep wounds, these wounds that are really coming to the surface, because that's what Pluto does. Doesn't really matter all the other energies that are, piling on top of that, and everything is compounding. So let's do what we can to help ourselves here. Towards the weekend, you should feel a bit more grounded with this solid feeling. Your logic will take the reins. For some of us, that's the best option, and some the only option. And your ability to communicate will be simpler towards the weekend. So there is a little brief of energy here coming towards the weekend. The things that I want you to be watchful for is narrow-mindedness or rigid thinking in this kind of energy, because it can quickly flip. If you find your mind is rigid, go for a walk in nature and allow the earth, like really allow yourself to become more grounded, touch a tree, hold a tree trunk, hug a tree, like put your back up against a tree, whatever it takes for you to feel more grounded is really what the energy wants you to do. Otherwise, getting into that rigid mindset just is very painful these days. So take a walk in nature and transform the energy. All week long, I want you to be watchful and open, as open as you possibly can, for the Pluto energy, working on your shadow side, because with all the energies, it will bring into your awareness things that you have stuffed or silenced within you over the years, like your entire lifetimes. I highly suggest that you work through them. Stop stuffing or silencing these secrets that you have held, because honestly, they're just harming you. And if you need help, hire a good coach or a mentor. Please check out my website for my mentoring options or reach out. We don't have to go this alone. Enjoy the week and the opportunities with these piercing kind of energies. I'm going to call them piercing because it's a lot. As always, this is Angela Blaha signing off from the cosmos.